$1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. Why you stunting on the block? You can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star. Cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king, I told you. Hop in and let the journey begin. Fate and shiny face, letting someone for on his face. So full of face, I just wanna get that up and down. We're moving on around, we're going up and down. We're moving on around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator. Like him, I really wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Heads up in the sky, and we keep getting the magic down, that you cannot deny. We're glowing light, keep shining bright. I cannot wait to get inside. Still out of sight. Where wanna go? Up and down. We're moving on around. We're going up and down. We're moving on around. I wanna show.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, bring it hot, get hot. Traffic gon' pop. Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mike my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause we don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, you're hot. Yeah, when you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, you're hot. Yeah, when you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still...
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it. On the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been there with the shot. Been cooking with the sauce. Chef Curry with the boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Is boy. OVO, man, we really with boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably start a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. Let's go. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico, basically putting working on the phones. Either that or drop the money more to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my, oh Lord. Got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we can really get it, we can go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the go for it. I run it, they like go for us. Run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean, you already know for us. Damn, what's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready, I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house to get me. He ain't show valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real? Yeah.
Of a model, that's so typical. Body overdoing this, that's so typical. Turn like a god, that's so typical. Please don't more this, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule.
It's so typical and visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride
the wave. I'm trying to get me paid. I'm trying to move and shake. I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great. I'm getting used to change.
Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Legs don't modest, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch, the ridicule. It's so typical.
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all juk up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I pop through north to the voice, get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away, then honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.
Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Legs don't modest, that's so typical. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Legs don't modest, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch, the ridicule. It's so typical.
You take a mortal man and put him in control. Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads roll. Just like the Pied Piper, land rats through the streets. We dance like a marionette.
chill. Not on my side as my ego becomes a funky child with some words on my tongue. Be like in, take a breath, and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. How you rebel out dark hallways. This way, I guess I made the day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations.
Changed a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Come back in. I bet you right up when we start the show, but I mean now, very quick because I told you so. You know, the love, ways that we be freaky and we wanna stay.
Changed a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Lock, strike, go we begin that violent force of life. Guaranteed to turn it out better goal of mine. Because we don't need change like a chameleon. And the channel, whenever the rap show the world is on, you know we dazzle like get all our human battles. Rattles out your head to redeem. I call the bottles, fall in love with your teachers on the right for yourself, mate. Check, test, we free of evidence, LA.
Changed a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now. Keep my feet on the ground, keep my head in the clouds. Electrified by the sound, it comes from the down. And we changed a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Were you trying to get crazy with this, eh? Don't you know I'm loco?
Something takes a part of me. Something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it just let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to ignite all this in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this pain. Sometimes it's not like I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. Will never be far from grace. Like a freak on a leash.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. Then it's only me. Wait till they, then give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team, give me a team, give me a team. They wanna scheme, 'cause I wanna sing. And she want a team, and she want a team, and she want a team. I'm a hype about, I'm a direction to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out, but I'm one away from that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hiking's out. I've been married them, but I can't wipe and I'm wiping. I fell back in love with the process now. Should've started with that, yeah. Different than all of them rats,
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till I.
Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Penix going to throw straight away. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Penix here from the gun. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the shotgun, Penix has his man. It stops. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Again, Penix to the air. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
2nd and 10, Penix to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll air it out on third. That's caught for the first. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it, on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a third time for 6.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Damian Pierce now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Saints first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. Right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And this is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. They give it to him again. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief with his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
19 charges.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. They'll come up on 1st and 10. on first. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? You feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. I certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
On first down, here's Penix. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That play wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Penix to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. To the air with Penix. That one complete to Pitts. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Penix now on first down. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. On first down, here's Penix. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. Has room down the left sideline. Hits the 20. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown. That play, Brock. That play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This will end up as a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another carry for Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Many mistakes. Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, New Orleans.
From the red zone now. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Throwing now on first down. Penix. Short pass brought in. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 ring, 19 tight. Warrior 70.
Penix now to throw. He puts him there under it, deep down the left. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, third down. To the air on third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down. New set of downs from 37.
At the 37-yard line.
First and 10, around to Robinson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
All right, here we go. Second down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check that, street.
Staying with Robinson. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stop that time by Jamel Dean.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So when we come back, it'll be 3rd and 7. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. He rolls to his right. That one's caught by Mooney. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
And the Falcons first down.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Penix here from the gun. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Robinson. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Penix on first down. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second down now, 7 to go. Robinson on the inside give. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
3rd and 1. It's Penix. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. They'll run it with Robinson. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up for the 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate, or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
They go play action. Here's Penix. Buying some time left. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Drake London with the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. One last play before the break. He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the middle. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's completed right side. The 40. It's a race down the right side. And he's on Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. On the shotgun, Penix. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Penix now. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Running here with Bajan. We'll cobble together a yard there. Justin Reed with the tackle.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. Air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
The toss snap to Robinson. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. They send with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
The left side is caught by Pitts. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third down, it's Penix. Penix on the crosser. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Would have been about a 50-yard attempt on the field goal. The offense staying out there to go for this. Looking to throw. Gets this one to London. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. It's Penix yet again. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at a 4th down. The Falcons calling the field goal team's number this time. This from 30 yards out. Bates' kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Pierce now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Headed out right. Throwing deep down the near sideline. That's complete inside the 35. It's a huge pickup on the play. That's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He's going to throw this one. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
At the 7-yard line.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage.
And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now lead by 10.
Touchdown, Saints.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints drive their lead to 11.
Falcons 17.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
5-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Let's go.
Penix working from the gun. Escapes out to the left. Now he takes it. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
1st and 10 from the 43. To the air with Penix. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Here we go, set. Trap 60, trap, last thing 19.
Throwing Penix. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready? Buffalo 18, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Wow. Let's go.
Penix now to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Reaches the 40. At the 20. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, oh, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Now to give to the Don. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Rocco switch. Set. Ready. Head.
Going right side. Robinson with it. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. To the air on 3rd and long. That one complete to Pitts. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Here's a give to Robinson. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down. Handoff now to Robinson. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts.